What's poppin', soul family, and welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another pick a card for you guys, and in today's reading we are going to be spilling the tea on what the gossip is surrounding you and what people are saying about you when you leave the room. Okay, you guys, so please bear with me for today's reading, y'all. This is the third pick a card that I have decided to throw myself into today. Why, you might ask? Because I have the juice, because I feel like it. Okay, so bear with me, y'all. It's the third one I'm doing today, so this one's gonna be a little bit on the shorter end. Okay, but we're gonna get into it, y'all. So before we get started, if y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, y'all. If y'all are interested in the deck that we will be using for today's tarot reading, we will be using just the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below. Check that out if you are interested, you guys. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the four groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the Temperance card, group number 2 with the Star, group number 3 with the Sun, and group number 4 with the Tower card. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the Temperance card, and welcome to your reading, you guys. Alright, so what is the gossip on you? What are people saying about you when you leave the room? Okay, so I think that people are telling each other that, like, you are underestimating yourself. You are underestimating your strength. Because a lot of you guys, I feel like you just really feel like overwhelmed with life right now. You have a lot of anxiety. You might be undergoing something in your personal relationships that has caused you to either feel stabbed in your back, or like mentally you're just very drained and you're just going through a lot. Okay, maybe you don't really trust the people around you, because we got the Judgment card reversed. Okay, the Judgment card reverse came out right beside the Nine of Swords, so clearly you are having some anxiety right now. Y'all have been doubting yourselves. You've been doubting your own abilities, and it's like the more you think about it or overthink about it, the more anxious you become. And a lot of you guys might actually even be going into like a little space of isolation just because of how much anxiety you're having. Maybe some of y'all don't even really want to leave the house for real. So I feel like people are noticing this about you. Could be your friends, could be your family, about how just anxious. They're saying that you feel kind of on edge. Like right now you're just going through this phase in your life where you're really kind of doubting yourself. Like you're having a hard time believing in yourself, and you're having a hard time kind of trusting in yourself. But at the same time, I do feel like these are people who love you, and I feel like they just think that they just have to let you go through what it is that you're going through in order to kind of like find your own strength here, because we got the Strength card. Okay, some of y'all could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. I think the Hanged Man is Aquarius. I could be wrong though, but those are the signs that I am picking up on for this reading. Okay, so I feel like they're kind of just saying, you know, pile number 1 just really is going through some stuff right now, like internally. They seem very, very anxious, very on edge, very worried right now about something that is going on in their life. Whether or not they know what that something is, okay, they know that you're feeling anxious about something. Okay, and then we have the Temperance card. So they're just saying, like, maybe give you some space so that you can balance out what it is that you're going through, like what it is that you're experiencing, because I'm feeling like you're having a lot of anxiety right now because there's just a lot of turbulence going on inside of you. You need to give yourself a chance to kind of step back and process that, to kind of bring everything back to like base level. Okay, I'm hearing base level functioning. Like you just got to get back to yourself right now. Some of y'all have either been oversleeping to the point where no matter how much sleep you get, you wake up and you still tired. Others of you are not sleeping at all. Like, your sleep schedule is just all over the place because you're overthinking everything. The Judgment card in the reverse has to do with, like, it can be like very, very harsh judgment of self, but it could also just be all around self-doubt. And I'm just feeling like y'all are just going through something right now where you are having a hard time believing in yourself. So it's like you're taking some time away, or I would advise y'all to take some time away from everyone and everything so that you can gain a newer perspective, so that you can gain some clarity and see what it is that you need to see about yourself, and actually like be able to look in the mirror and just see how strong of a person you are. Because this is a sign for y'all, if you didn't know, like, if you're feeling weak right now, you're not, okay? And I always try to stress this: having a lot of feelings does not make you weak. That is like such an outdated belief, okay? And it's just a common misconception that I just refuse to support or like acknowledge, because at the end of the day, I feel like y'all just have this great capacity for feeling, right? And I think that right now your strongest emotion is fear. And I feel like that is what people are talking about. They're talking about how you are really anxious right now and you're very, very fearful, most likely about your future, okay? Some of y'all are going through that like phase, maybe like in your early 20s, where you're trying to like transition out of childhood and into adulthood. That could be it for some of you, and it's just giving you a lot of anxiety, okay? So my overall advice to you with this particular situation is, one, surround yourself only by people who love you and encourage you, okay? 2, try not to pour so much of yourself, so much of your energy into your self-doubt, okay? Y'all need to affirm yourselves a little bit more. Even if you don't believe in the shit that you're affirming, y'all need to kind of turn to your affirmations. Because like my go-to affirmation when I am feeling super fucking scared, or when I'm just having a really hard time with just not being anxious and not worrying about the future, is I am okay, this is okay, everything is okay, okay? And more so, I'm trying to convince myself that I'm okay when I'm not feeling okay. But I feel like this in turn is what's going to give you that clarity and that perspective that you need on this situation when it comes to how to proceed with whatever is causing this anxiety that you're experiencing. So for a lot of you, it could be like being stabbed in the back. Maybe you got stabbed in the back and people found out about it, and I feel like that's what they're talking about. Or there could have been some betrayal or something, and that's what they're talking about. Whatever it is, people are also talking about how strong you are and how brave you are and how resilient you are, and that it might be wise to give you some space just so that you can kind of find a balance within yourself. That is the overall message for what people are saying about you, you guys, right now. So let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for y'all. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all could book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we use for today's reading, this is the Pastel Journey Tarot deck. It's definitely one of my favorites, okay? Definitely in my top 5, y'all. So be sure to check that out if that's something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the star. And welcome to your reading, you guys. So what is the gossip on you? What are people saying about you when you leave the room? Okay, so first of all, I'm just getting this energy that y'all are just giving off this vibe of like, please don't play with me right now. I am really not the person to be played with. I have so much stuff to do, and like my happiness is my number one priority, okay? And people are picking up on that. So we have the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands here. I just think that people are just talking about how you're not the one to be played with. Like if somebody thinks in their head that they're gonna play with you, that you're just genuinely not the one. I almost feel like some people might kind of be afraid to talk to you just because you have this really unbothered demeanor. Some of y'all have that chronic resting bitch face. If you know, you know. Zodiac signs we're getting here. We got very strong Aquarius energy, but we also have what are the other air signs? Gemini and Libra coming through. I also feel like people are talking about how much you've grown okay? Because we got the Princess of Swords and then we have the Queen of Swords right here. This is given like evolution type energy. I feel like people are talking about how much you have just grown as a person, maybe even in terms of your communication style as well. Like the Queen of Swords, she can be very, very direct, okay? And the Princess of Swords can be too, but I just feel like she's just a little bit softer with it. She's a little softer in her approach. And then we have the Star, which is like, in my eyes, this is like very, very evolved air sign energy, okay? This is just really only being focused on your future and like being happy. This also was accompanied with the 10 of Cups right here. So I think that the overall energy of like what people are saying about you when you leave the room is like, I don't think that you should play with pile number 2. Pile number 2 is just not with the bullshit, you know, like that's the overall energy that I'm getting, you guys. They're just talking about how you just really focused on your happiness, like your mental health being in a good state has kind of become like your number one priority. So it's like you will cut off whoever you need to cut off with this sword. You see here, like she knows to pick and choose her battles wisely, and it's not smart for somebody to say the wrong thing to her, because it's just like she will have no problem cutting through them roses, okay? Like that's the overall energy. And the Nine of Wands is about somebody who kind of has their guard up, not from a place of fear though. In this instance, this is not coming from a place of fear. This is just coming from a place of just no nonsense, okay? Having been through so much that it's just like you just have to protect yourself at this point. Protecting yourself, protecting your peace, and protecting your happiness and just your mental health all around has become your number one priority. This is how you get to a place of emotional safety and emotional security, and even being able to safely express yourself. Because I feel like y'all also have a very different like style, or just like a very different way of like carrying yourself, especially if you have those that any Aquarius placements, okay? Because they have a tendency to be, you know, perceived a little weird, but like they're very different, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are very different. You have this different vibe about you. You just don't want to be like everybody else, and you don't want to be perceived like everybody else, okay? So overall, I think the overall thing that people are saying about you is that, number one, you are not one to be played with, because you will have absolutely no problem telling somebody about themselves, okay? You pick and choose your battles very wisely, okay? And so people should do the same with you when it comes to whether or not they want to actually play with you. I also feel like people are saying like you just don't have time for the bullshit. You are a very, very direct person, and you are not afraid to say whatever you have to say to somebody to their face, okay? So it's probably not wise for people to talk about you behind your back, unless they're kind of just saying good things, you know? Just because it's like you have no problem being direct about stuff. If you find out that somebody has genuinely been talking about you behind your back, in a sense of like having any type of problem with you, I just feel like you just have no problem being direct about it. And yeah, you know, but also I feel like people are saying that you're just really focused on your mental health and your happiness, and that you have a bright future ahead of yourself because of it, because you have that discernment of who and what you choose to invest your energy in. Like I said, picking and choosing your battles wisely, okay? They also saying like that you have a guard up as well. So I feel like, if anything, people might be a little curious about you because there's something about you that's different from other people. So that's another thing. It could be like people asking questions like from like a place of like curiosity or whatever. But some of y'all are just not really open to people really getting to know you unless they match a certain energy, like match a certain frequency that you give off, and they kind of catch your eye. Then you might kind of open yourself up a little bit. But in the meantime, it just seems like you guys have this guard up, but like you just can't let everybody in right now, and that is completely okay. So that is what I feel like the overall gossip about you is. I don't really think it's anything bad, for real. But yeah, y'all, that's what I see. So if y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store. You guys, be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the Sun card, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, what are people saying about you? What is the gossip about you? Okay, you guys, honestly, I think this is your friends that are talking about you. And I think that they're kind of worried about you, okay? Because y'all are the type of people, I think that y'all might be going through some type of disappointment or something, or you are just carrying a lot, okay? There could be some stuff going on in your body. You might be kind of feeling a little sick. Maybe your immune system is being tested a little bit. But I feel like a lot of y'all are going through some type of breakup or some type of separation or something like that. There's something that is like really taking a toll on you, and so you are like isolating yourself and maybe even throwing yourself into your work or something like that. And people are worried about you, okay? And the reason why I say this is like some type of breakup or something, because we got the divine counterparts here, the King and the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So maybe something didn't go exactly the way that you expected. It didn't go right, okay? And it's got you feeling sad. Like, I'm seeing you just really kind of like disappointed. It's like disappointed but not surprised. And so I think that your friends are like talking about, or family or whoever is closest to you, maybe even your coworkers, you know, they're talking about wanting to get you back out there, wanting to get you out of your shell again, because whatever it is that you guys are going through, you guys have been isolating yourself and you're like afraid to ask for help. It's like you might kind of talk to your friends or talk to your loved ones about what you're going through here and there, but it almost seems like there's a part of you that kind of just wants to give up on whatever it is that is like troubling you, okay, which kind of involves you suppressing everything that you're feeling, which it's coming out in one way or another, you guys. So it's like your friends are talking about wanting to take you out or wanting to do something fun with you so that they could see you smile again, okay? Because maybe it's been a while since you've actually smiled or like really like been happy. Like somebody is noticing that you're not really like yourself, that you're not really feeling like yourself, like you're not as open and you're not as like fun and not as happy as maybe you normally are, okay? And it's just like you're trying to find this balance within yourself, okay? Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're experiencing, you're trying to find that abundance, that inner abundance within yourself, so that you don't have to rely on anybody else for like your own happiness. Because really, the truth is, nothing outside of you can really bring you the unconditional love and happiness that you bring yourself until you bring it to yourself. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like your friends, they want to take you out or something. I'm hearing somebody wants to take you out for drinks, or somebody wants to take you out for a good time and just spend time with you with the Sun card, just to see you happy again, because y'all have not been happy. I almost want to say some of y'all are going through like, it could be some type of depression or just a really, really, really deep and intense like disappointment. Also, some of y'all, your emotions could just be going up and down, like whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you are carrying with you, I feel like it could be causing some very intense mood swings to the point where you just kind of want to isolate yourself and just take some time away from everyone and everything to kind of just work through what it is that you're going through. But like whoever loves you, whether it's your friends, your family, you know what I'm saying, maybe even your coworkers, they want to take you out. They want to take you out and get you out of this headspace so that you can be happy here. We have the Sun card, okay? And I'm noticing like in this particular deck, she's walking away, okay? She has her back turned. She turned her back on something that she loved. You know what I'm saying? Five of Cups too. They want you to turn your back on something and just focus on your happiness and focus on your healing, or that's what they're talking about. They think that you should do, okay? But I'm feeling like they're also talking about how like you have to turn your back on this so that you can actually feel happy again and get back to having fun again, I guess. Okay, with the Three of Cups. Yeah, so they're talking about trying to get you back out your shell. I feel like these are people that you love, that are just talking about what you're going through, whether this is a breakup, a separation, maybe just stress all around in your life. And they're just trying to figure out a way to make you smile again, basically, is the overall energy that I'm picking up on for this pile. Okay, so whoever you have in your corner, like whoever you know to be in your corner, I feel like they just trying to find a way to make you happy. They might even pop up and surprise you with something that you like maybe your favorite food or something. I know my friends, they'll have no problem pulling up on me with something that'll just make me smile, you know, and it really does help. So they don't want to see you isolating yourself in your sadness, because when you do this, you become a whole different person. Okay, you become a whole different person. And so also they're talking about how you just don't ask for help, how you will just straight up go into hiding when you're going through some things, and they just want to be there for you. Okay, that's the overall energy that I'm getting for this pile, for what the gossip is about you, and what people say about you when you leave the room. So let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for y'all. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, y'all. And if you're interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana. This deck will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below as well. You guys, be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen pile number 4 with the Tower, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So what is the gossip on you? What are people saying about you when you leave the room? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like people are talking about how you have recently got something that you really wanted. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So I'm seeing some type of wish fulfillment or some type of manifestation that you have been praying for coming in. We also got the Six of Wands. This is an energy of victory, okay? But I'm gonna be honest, this is the only pile where I want to say that there is at least one person, somebody that has been talking about you behind your back, okay? And some of you might know who this person is, but others of you might not know who this person is. But I know here with the Four of Swords, this is somebody that after you talk to them, maybe you feel a little bit drained, like you feel a little bit tired. Also, I feel like a lot of you guys, this message is specifically for you if you have been praying for the universe to just reveal to you who has been fake or phony. That's going to be revealed to you in due time, because once you find out, okay, it's gonna be a whole tower moment, a whole friendship, a whole relationship, whether it's like family or whatever the case may be. It's just gonna fall apart right then and there. And the reason for this is because I feel like whoever it is that is talking about you in a negative way, I don't think you would have expected that from them, y'all. Like, some of y'all might not be surprised, but I don't think that you would have expected that from them. Somebody is jealous, okay, with the Seven of Swords. Somebody here is jealous. Somebody here is being dishonest, and I don't know what it is. It's because I think that they don't understand why is it that you have the things that you have, and how did you get it, but they can't get it. And my whole thing is, people don't know the type of stuff that you have had to walk through in order to get to where you are now, okay? And so they will have a problem with you being successful. They will have a problem with you choosing to embark on the journey that you've embarked on and accomplish the things that you've accomplished, but they don't have the juice. They don't have the power to walk through what you've walked through in order to get to where you are, okay? Which I feel like it's in a pretty good place, because I'm seeing some type of manifestation or something coming through. It's like every time somebody tries you, you prevail in some way, shape, or form. It's like it's just written in the stars, bro. It's crazy. But I'm seeing that y'all have been praying for all of the fakes and the phonies in your life to be revealed to you, okay? Like with the Four of Swords, Spirit is saying you gotta pay attention to how you feel after you talk to or interact with certain people, because if they are coming in on this type of weird ass energy, like, you're not gonna feel right. Your body is gonna tell you, and I'm feeling like pretty soon y'all might find out that somebody been saying something about you or been doing something behind your back, or doesn't have the right motives or something to even just exist in your life, to even exist in your reality, okay? It's something off, okay? It's something off. But I am seeing that regardless, don't be worried, don't be afraid, because you are destined to prevail regardless. I see something new coming in for you. I see some money coming in. This could be a new job. This could be like you receiving some type of, for some of y'all, it could be like a pension or like just a new source of income or something that you are eligible for or something. I see some money, some help, some assistance coming in, something that maybe you've been manifesting for quite some time with the 9 of Cups here. This is like a wish fulfillment that you guys are going to receive. And then the 6 of Wands is just you being destined to prevail regardless, okay? But what I'm seeing here is that you guys have literally been praying for something or someone to be revealed to you. If you feel like somebody close to you is hiding something, or if you feel like there's something just not right, something just not sitting right with you, you're gonna find out what it is, and it's gonna be quite a tower moment. But whoever this person is, y'all might have an idea. If somebody popping up when I'm talking about this, you just might be right, okay? Y'all gotta trust in your intuition when it comes to this, because people are talking about how you got what you got, but I'm almost feeling like this is like an energy of jealousy. Like somebody is jealous of you. I do feel like you have people in your corner who are proud of you, who want this for you, who believed in you from day one. But I'm also feeling like you got one person in your life that every single time they come around, you feeling tired, or you feel sick, or you just don't feel right. Something don't feel right in your body, and it's just like, I don't know, y'all, this could be some evil eye, okay? Y'all gotta do an egg cleanse. Look up how to do an egg cleanse, do a cleansing bath, whatever, maybe even do a little cord cutting ritual or something, because whatever this is, it don't feel right. But Spirit is like really emphasizing y'all are destined to prevail regardless, okay? So do not trip over this person once this, whatever this is revealed to you, because it might be pretty shocking, okay? It might be pretty shocking. But I have a feeling that some of y'all might know exactly who this is. Just make sure you set those energetic boundaries and kind of protect yourself from this, because whatever this is, it don't have no business touching you, okay? You done been through enough, pile number 4. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys for what's the gossip on you. What are people saying about you when you leave the room? Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated, y'all. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samina, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.